Greetings and welcome to yet another episode of Preserve the 80s. I went back to Dollar General today to get some more bizarre assorted snacks. They're different pretty much every week. When I entered the store, and a rather strange looking fellow with teeth yellow as corn said to me, "Don't tell them I sent Dave away." I don't know who Dave is or what he meant by sending him away, but I told him I would not. And that seemed to make him happy enough that at least, or content enough in that he wasn't going to face penalties for whatever he did to Dave, that he walked away. But that's not really the topic of the video. The topic is some more obscure snacks, which we'll get to in just a moment. You've probably noticed the Jets sweatshirt. We Jets fans are a lot like Giants fans, only without the multiple Super Bowl rings and the general will to live. But with that said, we'll get into the latest round of snacks. First up is this Mountain Explosion soda, or Mountain Explosion from Clover Valley. They have a lot of sort of off-branded drinks that are rather obvious imitations of others, such as Dr. Topper in place of Dr. Pepper. But I thought I'd go with Mountain Explosion today. It's a very aggressive name for a soda. So we'll see how the Mountain Explosion does when it comes to imposing its will on the inhabitants of this apartment. Speaking of inhabitants, Ripley will be joining me on this magical mystery tour, as the store has some strangely branded cat food. Heartland Farms for Cats mixed grill dinner. So we'll see what he thinks of that in just a moment. Olive flavored Triscuits. That's a new one on me. Clover Valley fudge peanut butter cookies, which I'm hoping will be like tag-alongs without the exorbitant costs. Clover Valley mini marshmallows. Looks like they're trying to copy sort of the Kraft look, but it ends up looking more like the gay pride flag. But to each their own. Rothberry Farms seasoned croutons. I don't know what flavor they are.
It's a question.
It doesn't say how they're seasoned. But in 2016, they won the Chef's Best Taste Award. I don't know if anybody else is in the running, but we'll find out sooner or later. Weiler's Light. I have not seen Weiler's drink mix anywhere in quite a long time, so this was a blast from the past. Butterfinger Crisp Bars, which are in a 6-pack. That's something I haven't seen in the past. Refresh Mini Diffusers. So there's been a god-awful smell in my car lately. Sort of like Dinty Moore stew gone bad. I can't figure out what's causing it. Maybe that will cure it. Liquid Center Sunny Delight Gummy Snacks. A new fat guy belt, because I've broken most of the belts that I have. Some irregular crew socks. My socks have been disappearing for some reason lately. Replenish the supply. Lemo Lunch cookies. You may remember the Vanna Lunch from the last Dollar General video. And we're rounding out with 2 types of pork rinds. We have Golden Flake and Max. Blessed are the poor in appearance, for the bounty of pork rinds shall be theirs. So before we go along any further, let's just pause for a minute while I serve Ripley his cat food, and we'll see if he's a fan or not. Seems the food is meeting with Ripley's approval. Quite frankly, I was surprised by the amount of gravy that was in it. Usually, the cheaper cat foods aren't so generous, but Ripley seems happy. So now we'll move on to the other foodstuffs and drinks. Well, it's time to get this show, if you can call it that, on the road. We will start out with the croutons, I guess. There's a little bit of suspense in the air right now because I don't know what flavor I'm going to be getting. I'm sort of indeterminate. Looks like it might be the garlic and rosemary family. Well, I've eaten one, and I still don't know what flavor they are. So I don't know how they won that Best Taste Award. They're not terrible, so I wouldn't give them a Worst Taste Award either. But they're pretty pedestrian as croutons go. Guess we'll have an olive-flavored Triscuit next. It's about as close to a Mediterranean vacation as I'll ever get. They look like normal Triscuits. A little bit of some green speckling. So, well, here goes nothing. That exceeded my expectations and then some. It's like a whole Kalamata olive party with every bite. These might become part of the regular snack rotation for me. I guess we'll move on to the Weiler's light lemonade drink mix. A-. Good flavor, not too sweet, not too sour. And it doesn't have that vomit-like stench that the light lemonades usually do. Only thing preventing it from being an A is the color is just a bit too dim. And around here you can tell things are pretty drab, so sometimes we need a bit of color to liven things up. Sunny Delight fruit snacks with liquid center. Orange and strawberry. I guess when it comes to the strawberry ones, they're trying to get into some uncharted territory. They've been in the citrus game for decades now, and maybe now they're looking to branch out into the wide world of berries. We'll try an orange one first, go with the classics. Didn't seem to be any liquid in that one. Try a strawberry. Well, either false advertising or the liquid component is so minimal that you can barely observe it. Or maybe they're just really old and they've gelled up. Could explain the excessive stickiness. I'm going to have to wash my hands before I touch anything else. I'll be right back. All right, now we have two types of pork rinds. We have Max and Golden Flake. Smells good. Consistency feels just about right. That'll be hard to top, but maybe Golden Flake is up to the task. We shall see. Well, my expectations aren't too high because they smell like paint, and they have a more like alternating hard and soft feel than the Max pork rinds did. But appearances can be deceiving sometimes, so maybe that will be the case here. They were okay, but after the Max pork rinds, I guess anything would be a disappointment. Time for the marshmallows. Well, first thing I notice is for marshmallows, they're extremely soft. Usually you get marshmallows, I mean, they're supposed to be soft, but there's a certain degree of resiliency to them. These are just all give. They don't, they go down without a fight, but maybe the taste will make up for it. That was sort of like a solid version of marshmallow fluff. Not a bad thing. It would take some getting used to get these into the regular marshmallow rotation. But I can see these actually working pretty well with s'mores because half the work's already done for you. Lemo Lunch cookies from Lance. The Vanna Lunch ones look pretty good, so we'll see if the lemon ones can hold a candle to them or not. See, they really show that they care with the intricate patterns on these cookies. They could just mail it in with a simple Lance sign, but no. They gave you a nice floral design, or maybe it's Clover, I'm not sure which, and a very vigorous, dynamic Lance sign. Seems like they know they've done a good job, and they want the world to know it. The whole confidence factor, I guess. But time for the taste test. They're good, but unusual. The lemon filling, it tastes very similar to what you get in a lemon pie. Sort of a crossover experience. It feels a little wrong, but I like it. It's more this lemonade. It's proven to be a more lemony afternoon than most. I almost forgot to mention this can of mixed nuts. I don't remember putting that in my cart, but it was in the bag when I got here. So either the cashier snuck it in, but I doubt that because there weren't any mixed nuts in the area of the cash register. Or perhaps I just absentmindedly bought these for some reason. I don't know why I would have, but let's see what we have. Well, it says it's less than 50% peanuts. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I like peanuts, but see, it also has almonds, cashews, hazelnuts. Sounds good. Decent mixture. I mean, it's mixed nuts. It's what they promise. I don't really like to eat cashews because they're, too much of hearing aids. But I guess I'll enjoy the rest. I don't know if hazelnuts and filberts are the same. They look a lot alike. Tastes just like a filbert, so I'm assuming they're the same thing. Now we have these fudge peanut butter cookies. Once or twice a year, the Girl Scouts all hit the town trying to get you to buy cookies from them. And they mainly use the guilt tactic. It often works. The cookies are very good, but they come at a high price. These didn't, so maybe now I can have tag-alongs on a year-round basis without having my already